Hello YouTube, this is David T Reviews in the House, bringing you another video. This afternoon I'm talking about Them, exclusive to Amazon Prime Video, and surprisingly I am quite enjoying it. It's a horror movie set in the 1950s, sometime in the 1950s, and the racism in it is not cringy like nowadays movies where they pretend it's like the 1950s. Like BLM have got you all thinking it's like the 1950s. Black Lives Matter has got everyone thinking that we're in the 1950s, even though that white people are not given jobs nowadays. And it's the other way around, you know, guys. It says on forms minorities are given preference, and so I don't know how racism is relevant as much into movies nowadays, the way they portray it. Anyway, it just doesn't make sense. In this film, it makes sense because it's the 1950s. It's a horror film. At the start, I'm going to give quite a bit away, but if you don't mind spoilers, keep listening. There's an old lady that comes by in the house in the south, and they killed their little boy, and it's very, very sad, and this I can't think of the word. Very scary thinking that they could do that to a human child. And then to get away from there, they moved to California, where it's a white town, and they get a house in a white neighborhood, and the white people are all conspiring against them. They killed their dog, and it just goes from there and there. I think it's an interesting premise that at least the racism fits in with the movie, because as I said, it's the 1950s. Black Lives Matter will have you believe it's the 1950s today, and I assure you it's not the 1950s today. White people do not get jobs that easily. White people are discouraged from jobs nowadays. The institutional racism is against white people these days. Anyway, I like the film Them. If you like horror, if you like some sort of little bit of history in there, if you want to see what real racism was like, not this fake new age racism, watch Them. This is David T Reviews, logging out.